your backyard.
We care about what is happening in your community.
I think viewers today are very savvy, so they are looking for exactly what they want. And we deliver that.
It's a big day for New England, who find themselves at the bottom of the standings, but with a chance to impress at their home field in Quincy, Massachusetts. It's a rivalry we all love, East Coast grit versus West Coast glamour. Hello and welcome to the Free Jacks hosting California Legion. I'm Dallin Stanford alongside former US Eagle Mike Petrie, and here's a look at today's lineups.
The home side make 4 changes to their lineup. In the engine room, Nate Sylvia is back at loosehead up front, and Jacob Norris slides back to the base at number 8 to make room for the return of Captain Joe Johnson at 7 this week. In the backs, the versatile Wilson moves to left wing. Rugby league convert Lehman comes in at right wing for the injured Nate Salmon, and Harrison Boyle controls the backfield from 15. Lining up across from them, the visiting California Legion also make 4 changes to their starting lineup. A fresh prop pair of Laney and Kofe, and a fresh wing pairing of James and Smith on the wings. So they bring in size up front and pace out back for the cross-country trip to Fort Quincy, Massachusetts.
Yeah, last month California absolutely dominated this fixture in San Diego.
They absolutely did. This was very early in the season, Dallin. After a week 1 opening loss to Anthem, California Legion needed to make a big statement, especially in front of a home crowd at Torero Stadium, and they absolutely did. You're only going to see California highlights here because that's what this game was. It was an absolute onslaught from the Legion. They needed that statement win, and they made it look really, really good. If they can pull that off here in Fort Quincy, it could be a big day for the California Legion.
Well, the fans have come in here despite a bit of rain in New England. They've got their fancy outfits on, and they are ready to go. New England ready for their 100th Major League Rugby game. Can the 3-time champions outlast the fantastic California side? Coach Ryan Martin said this one is personal, and the fans are there to go. The City of Presidents is ready for this brilliant kickoff, just moments away. These fans braving these conditions, Peaches. It's brilliant to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the real question of the day, though, Dallin, is going to be, can the California Legion play in wet weather? You know that West Coast, they love the sun. They love that fast, loose, open play. You said it at the top of the show. It's the grit versus the glamour. And right now, this is going to be a gritty game in these conditions as we get a good look at the Free Jacks in their red, white, and blue stripes.
Our kickoff is next from the City of Presidents and Veterans Memorial Stadium. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment.
Its masterpiece. The Free Jacks have won their 3rd consecutive MLR championship. They are the first pro sports team to do it in 23 years. Free Jacks! Free Jacks! Free Jacks! Free Jacks!
No flight is just a flight. It's a new beginning.
Hi, nice to meet you.
A love story.
Will you marry me?
A launch pad. It's your next step.
How about some light? Thank you. You're gonna do great.
And at Delta, we're proud to help you take it.
Before Special Olympics, I didn't have anyone to talk to. When I was in middle school, there's this bully. It was very hard and very lonely. Now that I'm in Special Olympics, I'm not running away from bullies, I'm running towards the gold. Arbella is a proud supporter of Special Olympics Massachusetts and athletes like me. Arbella, here for inclusion, here for good.
Success is a team sport, on the field and in drug discovery. At Alloy Therapeutics, teamwork isn't just a philosophy, it's how we operate. For nearly a decade, we've worked with top pharma and biotech partners around the globe to improve the way medicines are discovered and developed. That's why we're proud to sponsor the New England Free Jacks. A team built on talent, teamwork, and trust. Because whether you're chasing a championship or a breakthrough therapy, together is how we win.
This broadcast is brought to you by CTMS. CTMS Travel, the official travel partner of Major League Rugby. Stop managing travel, start moving. All set for kickoff here. The home fans eager for a victory. And so is Spider in picture as well. One of the best dressed fans you'll see here. Our referee for this one, Mike Lawrence, in his third match this season. The assistant referees, Pete Pender and Emilio Luciano. Stadium official is T. Fletcher. And they're the banners. New England, some of the best fans in Major League Rugby. They certainly believe in Ted Lasso and Ryan Martin and the Free Jacks. That is brilliant to see. The stadium ready to thunder. And on the field, the action set to go. New England on the left in their hooped jerseys. And on the right, it's the California Legion. Fly off, Joel Hodgson. Most kicks in Major League Rugby this season. And with these conditions, you expect that to flow indeed.
All right, ready, Jason?
Will California run riot again, or will New England rise at Fort Quincy? Major League Rugby Week 7 underway. Kobe Mill knocks this one downfield for California. Early touch at the back here for Hodgson. Looking to put the boot up. Sends Harrison Boyle, the Red Ghost as he's known, chasing down. California return the favour with their kick. Closer towards the touchline. But they go back infield yet again. Joel Hodgson, the 33-year-old from Newcastle in England. Again puts the bomb up. Chasing down this one is Wilson. Massive shot comes in. Able to keep it alive beautifully. Oh, the Legion. Around the fringes they go. With their red numbers on their backs. To the left. Solid contact. Joe Tafate comes in, the Eagle legend. Now moving to the right-hand side. Gonzalo Bertrano. This is the fly of Kobe Milne, the 26-year-old from New Zealand. Bertrano, a Los Pumas international sensation. They move it to the right-hand side. Decided to keep ball in hand. Early doors here from Stephen Hoyle's side. It's a team from Hermosa Beach in California, but playing all over the great state. Ball in hand there with Declini, the big frame. First start for the 27-year-old. Bertrano, the Argentine scrum-off, goes high. Not a lot of chasers there, so plenty of time here for the Red Ghost. Finds Hodgson with a nice little take down the short side, but big shot comes in, and the ball's been spilt over the side. Ben Houston with a tackle, and all of a sudden it's Billy Meeks here. Voted best haircut in high school. The kick goes downfield. It's gone backwards. Long passage of play here for Boyle and Hodgson and the New England Free Jacks, looking for some space. Well positioned though of the California Legion on that right-hand side, looking to step. Create a little bit of havoc. Big tackle comes in on the frame of Corbin Smith, the 21-year-old, originally from Connecticut. Here's Tonga Kofe. He goes to the ground. Kenzo Nasagenge is there with him. The US capped international. Leany again. Out of Coffs Harbour, Australia. Here's Billy Meeks. He lays it back, and the first penalty of the game goes to the California Legion.
Over there.
Finally, down 2 minutes into the game, we get our first whistle. You talk about a long passage of play. Lots of kicks in the opening seconds of the game. We don't often see that out of California, but then they found that little bit of confidence they needed to start to play out of their own end and earn themselves a penalty. And now for the first time, the right field position. So this is a bit of counterattack work from New England. You mentioned that there was no chase on that kick from Bertrano, but instead they turned the ball over in contact, and then this is what California can do. They spin the ball out wide, and they earn themselves a line out just outside of New England's 22.
Joe Tafate with his first throw. Goes down. We play on here. Fighting to keep legs alive. Ed Timpson, 24-year-old. 8 tries so far in Major League Rugby. Good clear out. Bertrano now. Scrum-off has numbers on the left-hand side. One of them is Lance Williams, the international sensation with the USA Eagles in the game of sevens. Bertrand skips down the blind, runs in some heavy contact. He's hit there by Vakasiola. And Lini causing all sorts of trouble around the fringes. Favorite pastime is hitting the dance floor shirtless. We won't see that right now in these conditions, but a nice kick through. Chases back New England. The ball's loose. Ryan James jumps on this one. And diving on the play is the first call. Dangerous play. And New England get out of jail.
And that's where California can really shine. When the play gets a little bit loose, as you can see, that ball was spitting out the back of these collisions into Bertrand's hands. The first time he gets absolutely belted, runs into two New England Free Jacks defenders. The second time he puts that kick in behind the Free Jacks defense, and this is anyone's ball. This is the havoc that comes off the back of it. Little right-footed kick down the line. Bit of an egg roll on that. Really tough to gauge. We mentioned the rain down there, and then look, it just slips out. Ryan James could have had our first try, but instead tackling the player onto the ground. So diving straight onto that player on the ground, you got to let him get up, get to his feet. You cannot jump straight on top of him.
New England now keep it in the hands. Beautiful stepping from Wayne van der Bank. Captain earlier this season, now cutting up, beats 2 or 3 players. Van der Bank is such an elusive runner in the outside centre position. New England 1-4 so far, but looking to cause some havoc early doors in this game. That's a nice ball to Max Lehman, 25-year-old from Sydney, Australia. Sione Tupou takes it to the line. Former Tonga Sevens captain. Scrum off. Oscar Lennon, USA under-20 product. He'll go to the sky. That's a good exit so far for New England. Oh, the ball's bouncing everywhere. Left alone there by the Legion. Finally sits up in the hands of fullback Rory Van Voort. Tries to get the pass away. It's a wild ball we play on. The flag has stayed down. And it's chaos. It ends in New England possession.
I was just talking about how California thrives on chaos, but not that time. What a kick that time that just threads the needle along that touchline and stays in play. There it is. No one was expecting that to stay in. California Legion players standing around watching. They get through one tackle, and then this ball just gets flicked back in play, and it wasn't to be. That's just good pressure that time from New England. That was number 1, Nate Sylvia, coming flying through to force that turnover.
Gonzalo Bertrand, what addition he has been, the vice captain from Mendoza in Argentina. Oscar Lennon going against him. Oscar Lennon, just 25 years of age. 2-time MLR champion. Cheeky little pass there. You're a former scrum off. You love that action, don't you, Mike Petrie?
Yeah, these are 2 very high-quality 9s. They love to put a bit of spark in the way that they play. We've seen Oscar Lennon bring that versatility of being able to kick off of both feet. Bertrand on the other side, though, you can see even off that first penalty of the game, wants the quick tap in and around midfield. He's a spark for that California Legion side.
New England. The independents played a little bit earlier. Free kick for Lennon. He moves it to the back line. Chance to exploit some space out wide. Harrison Boyle gets a strong fend. Brought to the ground. Finds Mitchie Wilson. The US Eagle flies back in field. Now on the wing. Normally comfortable at the fullback position as well. Here's Nate Sylvia. 96 MLR matches in total. The US international cap front rower. Again, it finds the hands of Tupou, 31-year-old. Lennon keeps going to the right-hand side. Trying to bash this one upfield. Bailey Wilson is in there. As the Free Jacks reload again with Sione Tupou. Comes out of the Bay of Plenty in New Zealand. Hodgson sets his forwards alive. Again, it's Nate Sylvia. Originally from San Diego, played with Legion many years, and they get a full penalty.
Down before kickoff, you and I were talking about some of the coaches' calls that took place earlier this week. And one of the things that California Legion's coach mentioned was discipline, being critical to their game, and right away, very early on, giving New England quite a few penalties. And this one, Joel Hodgson, this should be money in the bank, 3 points on the board from right in front of the sticks. But down when you're in last place in the league, and you're head coach Ryan Martin, you're going to the corner. You got a lot of work to do to climb out of that basement in the league table.
Yeah, he said this one's personal. He showed his team the footage from their game they lost. They were heavily beaten, and he let this sink in. This is not happening again, not in our house. Sione Tupou getting ready to throw for New England. 8 minutes gone in this clash. You're watching week 7 of Major Rugby. Bailey Wilson goes to the sky. They've only scored 1 more try this season. Assistant coach Pingi Talapitanga has said, well, we need to change that. And Sione Tupou has it at the back. The crowd coming alive here for New England. Surging forward. They're over and score the first try. The New England Free Jacks find themselves in space, and they'll be over the moon with that.
Look at how excited. Look at that. There we go. That's some excited fans right there. The Free Jacks giving Fort Quincy something to get on their feet about. You can see even pointing up to the crowd. Here we go. What a maul that time from the New England Free Jacks. As you see Tupou getting the fruits of that labor from the entire pack up front. You can see when we watch this on replay, Oscar Lennon just standing off. We mentioned him earlier, but standing off, just waving his arm to try to send traffic into that maul. It's about what I used to do down. Everybody else go on, get in and push, but a big push up front, 5 points on the board.
Sione Tupou scored 3 tries so far this season. Hodgson with that right boot of his, trying to curl this in. It'll just stay to the right, but it's 5-0, and it's New England that lead California within the first 10 minutes. The Aliens are here as well. You can get your tickets to the final. The Major League Rugby Championship happening at SeatGeek Stadium in Chicago, June 21. Scan the code now on your screen to get your tickets.
Do you think you need to buy a ticket for the Alien? Or is the
Free of charge, free of charge.
Lap seat for the Alien. How's that work, Alan?
Well, we just saw the Pentagon release all the files, some of the files this week. We'll get into that later, as the Free Jacks have the perfect start in this game at home.
Okay,
Oscar Lennon told to use it.
Okay, last feet, steady last feet.
The other assistant coach is Josh Larson, Free Jack number 1, former captain of the side for many years. California jump up for this one. Nice take. Bertrand looking to get in there. Meeks providing ruck support. Declini again. Father is his mentor, he says. Oh, but a knock-on creeping in there for the Legion side.
And the mistakes just piling up for California Legion right now. A couple of knock-ons, penalties. They won, and it all started on the other end of the field when Ryan James did that dive on top of one of the New England Free Jacks players who was retreating to take that kick from Bertrand that was rolled through their backfield. And from then on, it has been all Free Jacks, and California Legion has been under immense pressure so far, as you see the rain continuing to come down at Fort Quincy.
Coach! Bind!
Referee Lawrenson. Free kick, early shove it is, so California Legion will take this one back. And Gonzalo Bertrand goes to the right-hand side. They look to keep it in hand. Some steps here from Ed Timpson. Rugby experience includes Bristol Bears before Cambridge and playing for the England students as well. Tafatair turns it behind the back, or just don't link up cleanly, and then a high tackle does creep in here. Big fan from the Flying Hawaiian.
Push back here.
That is Lance Williams. Down to the right-hand side, Joe Tafatair goes to the line, the big frame. 33-year-old from Long Beach in California. US legend, scored 23 tries in 36 test matches. And New England coming up with an aggressive defense, shutting down any sort of passing lanes there for California Legion. So they have to go deep. Cash Malawia crashes upfield. He's a big unit. Here's the outside centre. Just 4 years playing the game of rugby, would you believe it? Tonga Kofe, football at Portland State University before switching to rugby. So almost another quick tap from Bertrand. He'll be disappointed with that.
Penalty award. It's the second ruck now. I've had you holding the ball, throwing it down. No more from you. Okay, I understand there might be on someone else. I'll look for that. But you get out of there, please. Down here, holding the ball and got to release.
And you hear our referee Mike Lawrenson just getting on the captain Joe Johnston there about giving away that penalty. And that's unfortunate really for New England, because they were the ones going forward. California had lost the better part of about 20 meters from where they started off that free kick from the scrum. Bertrand again, though, showing his intent, wants to quick tap and just have a run, but gets called back by our referee. And just how about that defensive pressure and that line speed from New England, though? You mentioned it, and it's worth noting that that is how they put teams under pressure. They do so well on that side of the ball.
That's how they beat Anthem earlier this season. Tafatair goes to Williams at the back of the lineup. Doesn't matter if it wasn't straight, there was no contents. So more advantage coming this time. Another penalty after the line out.
No, the marker's over there. It's a penalty for the back line of sides. Yeah. Where is it? Here. Okay. Penalty here. Back line of sides and the line out.
And Bertrand again, 3 penalties, three times. I'll tell you what, you talk about frustrating. That's about as frustrating as it gets for number 9. I mean, that one you obviously understand. You're not really at the right mark. But genuinely, if you're trying to just push the tempo and you just get a referee that's just holding you back down, I see you smiling. That's as frustrating as it gets for a number 9.
Well, it's okay if it happens once, but 3 times.
3 times in a row, no less.
Here we go. Tafate yet again. Accurate to the captain, Jason Dong. Started playing rugby in high school and then Clemson University, and now a professional player. Cap US sensation. Joe Tafate has it at the back. Legion, a side that are 3-2 this season, but behind on the board so far. Bertrand goes to Billy Meeks. Meeks will crash upfield. The hard-running centre. Ball's loose. Bertrand's there, pouncing on it. Finds Dom yet again. Hit hard. The mechanic is back on the field after missing 3 weeks. He had Johnston, and another penalty, this time 8 meters out.
Now, do you have to clearly release? Joe, come here. Time is off. Right. This is too many penalties. Now we got penalties up the field here. It's you again here. Okay. Any more from your team here in this area, someone's going to have to sit for a while. Okay. Have a word. It's going to be over here. Yeah. Just wait, please. Let me put time back on. Joe, have you passed the message? Are you ready to go? Okay. Over here. It's over here, Jason.
You knew that scolding was coming from our referee that time, but how about it? 4th time again that Bertrand tried to go quick. I mean, that is just unreal so far. Totally unreal. As California foregoes the penalty kick, and they'll have a go.
A quick tap, searching for the line.
Lost feet, hands behind,
That's a Ganger is in there as well. Bertrand looking over the top. Big frame of Tonga Kofe comes in. The Thuril peels around the fringes, looking to score under the sticks. Williams on the right-hand side. They pick and drive again. That's Ben Houston. And more advantage for this California side. They must score here. The forwards, again, keep it tight. Bertrand now looking to unleash. Little kick over the top. It's a clever kick. It's a perfect kick. And it's a try for the California Legion.
Number 7.
And a word for Joe Johnston. This could be yellow as well.
Joe, it's another penalty against you for being offside from the last one. Yeah, you personally. It's going to be a yellow card for you. Yeah.
It's disaster for the Free Jacks. Corbin Smith scores, and 10 minutes in the bin for the mechanic, who has just returned with a broken hand injury after missing 3 weeks.
Disaster is right. I mean, that was just as bad as it gets for New England. You lose your captain. You saw it coming. You knew that the referee had already gave him that warning and said the next time it happens, someone's off. And Joe Johnston, actually the guilty party more than once in a row. But how about that play from California, that in an I formation, sitting out the back of that pick and go, and then the kick over the top? Class stuff.
The extra 2 from the conversion raises the flags, and California Legion are in front 7-5.
And here it is. We talked about thriving off a loose play. They had that I formation, 3 of their backs straight in behind those picks and goes. They sweep to the left, and then they all of a sudden pull a really quick pivot to the opposite direction, and they kick that ball over the top. They had the advantage. They had nothing to lose. Excellent play call. Great creativity from number 10, Colby Milne.
And on the other side of things, disappointment for Joe Johnston, the mechanic. His mom grew up in Boston. Dad played rugby in the New England area. With the Bay of Plenty since 2019. Most appearances ever for the New England Free Jacks. His 70th game today. So he will watch for 10 minutes. Kobe Milne will set up that try for the Legion. Big, booming kick downfield. What can the Free Jacks do with this? Another massive kick. This one finds Van Voort, the fullback. Now California with Milne, the 26-year-old. Fires this one to Joel Hodgson. Again, he'll return the favour. He finds Mitch Wilson. That cracks on. Can't get rid of the first tackle, which is Milne. Good following up. Ruben Palmer is there in support for New England. Nate Sylvia. Lennon charged with his kick. So it'll be line out for the Free Jacks.
California here has to capitalize. We're seeing New England with the ball in their hand. When you've got that extra player advantage, for the California Legion. You've got all the momentum. You just want to get the ball in your hands. So they'll want to be going up in the air, try to steal this line out around midfield and turn the tables on this Free Jack side.
Nice lift there from Piers van Davelson with a take. The Canadian international, two-time Major League Rugby champion. Sione Tupu has it at the back.
Don't change your blind, 5.
Tupu played 15s for Tonga as well, with advantage for the home side. They trail by 2.
Okay, that's
Oscar Lennon turned 26 on Friday. Hodgson thought about a kick. Down the chain it goes on. Big shot comes in. Beautiful offload, though, from Harrison Boyle. Max Lehman finds a bit of open space. And another chat incoming.
Time is off. Okay, so we have side entry from you over there in the mall. Yeah, just wait, I'll tell you. Yeah. Side entry from you in the mall there, you've changed your bind. Over here we have a tackle in the air, and you haven't got all the way around the ruck. That's 3 penalties in succession, it's a yellow card for you.
He was eye contact with me, telling me I hadn't changed my bind the whole time.
I saw you change it, yeah? Okay, so that's my call. That's 3 penalties in a row for your team, all right? You're offside, yeah? Captain?
Now, this is rare. Both captains yellow carded.
Who's the new captain?
Just going to say both captains are off. Ryan James off screen right now getting treatment, who was the one that shot out of line and made that hit. Looked like he came in and led with his face, unfortunately, instead of his shoulder, as you can see him now coming into screen. So both captains, as you mentioned, off the field. Down, I got an idea for you here.
Tell me.
In Chicago, it's the doghouse, right?
Yeah.
The Chicago Hounds have the doghouse. This whole, military thing that they got going on here in New England with the Free Jacks and the 1st Regiment and Fort Quincy and all this stuff. Is it the brig? Is that where you go in the base when you're in trouble? Is you go to the brig?
I think you started something new.
Right? Does that sound about right? There they are. Just if anybody from New England's listening, there's got to be some kind of creative name for that military timeout that you get.
We shall see it next time at Fort Quincy, indeed. Well said, Mike Petrie. As the captains now can chat about the tactics off the field. 14 against 14.
Okay, thank you.
This a massive opportunity as we approach 20 minutes for New England. The theme here is the Free Jacks in space. That's why we saw some aliens present.
That's good. More.
Wilson with a take. It's Bailey Wilson for the Free Jacks. Sione Tupu again at the back. One more try so far for the home team.
Say more.
The backs come in. Van der Bank is there. They set a ruck. So players now peeling to the left-hand side. Van Davelson's in there as well as Palmer. Lehman comes in as well, the wing 3/4. Fakasiola.
Tackle. Okay, make sure you use your
Brought
arms
down
in the
by
tackle.
Lance Williams. Tupu moves it to the left. Nate Sylvia's there.
Last feet, hands
Approaching
behind.
100 games in Major League Rugby.
That's fine.
It's the hard yards up the middle. Ruben Palmer has scored for New England. The Free Jacks fans and the Super Subs come in to congratulate them. The home team score their 2nd.
Dallin, you mentioned at the top of the show, you said this is grit versus glamour. Look at the way these tries were scored. The 2 by New England, really tight. 1 off a maul, all hands on deck. The second one that they've scored, pick and go around the corner, just smash mouth rugby right into the heart of that California Legion defense, where California, though, scoring off those crossfield kicks, grit and glamour down in the rain. I don't know. New England takes the lead.
Yeah, let's do one now.
Nice conversion as well from Joel Hodgson. Has New England up 12 points to 7. We're going to take a short hydration break and we'll be right back from Fort Quincy, where both captains had yellow cards, and it's New England that lead 12 points to 7 against California Legion here on the East Coast. Stay with us.
And New England has its masterpiece. The Free Jacks have won their 3rd consecutive MLR championship. They are the first pro sports team to do it in 23 years.
We are proud individuals. And we'll rise over
Our first hydration break was brought to you by Recover 180, the organic sports hydration drink built for today's athlete. Looking on there is the captain of the California Legion. Still has a few minutes to go on that yellow card, that's for sure. And of course, Mike Petrie. After what happens, you concede points with those 10 minutes with New England scoring their second try.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you really got to pick up as much energy as you can. But both captains off the field, that's energy loss for both teams. So we're kind of playing at neutral for both sides right now.
Okay, we're going to use the line, please.
California Legion getting ready. The assistant ball carrier just trying things off there with these rainy conditions in the City of Presidents. Joe Tafete, known as Big T. They've lost possession at line-out time though, so New England come in and clean up the set piece. The side representing 6 states of New England has Hodgson, goes high to the sky. Crossfield kick, jumping up and trying to get that was Mitch Wilson, but well contained there by the Legion. Nothing happening on that short side. Bertrand finds Cash Malawia, who's a big frame, but he had 1 meter to work with. Quick ball for the Free Jacks. Not messing around. Just outside their 22. Well received from the Legion again. They fired back infield. Milne is there, looking for options, thought about kicking. Finds a try scorer himself. That's Corbin Smith. 3 brothers in the USA Pathway program as well. Tafete gets away. Meeks sets it alive. Coffey now in midfield. Had space to move with the California Legion on the left-hand side. Again, here's Billy Meeks. Meeks, business owner as well in his spare time, owner of Boulevard Coffee in Venice in Southern California. There's Ben Houston, former Randwick rugby player. So Stephen Hoyles was coaching as well in the shoot shield. Kick downfield from the Legion to relieve a bit of pressure. Hodgson again takes his time. A low driving kick, looking towards the touchline. Oh, that's a fantastic kick. What a shot. Is that a 50-22 from the star flyer from New England?
Wow. That's about as good as it gets, Dallin. You talk about threading a needle. He put that ball directly between 2 California Legion players. It landed in the 5-meter channel. I mean, that was awesome, but a challenge coming from the California captain. So let's have another look at it.
Okay, I believe it to be out of protocol because there's been a whistle, but let's check. Yeah. Okay, we're going to check. Oh, right here, sorry. 21:04. We're looking for foul play. Tackle on number 12, blue, by New England.
So it sounds like we're not challenging the kick and whether or not it landed directly out or not, which I thought was the initial challenge, right? Based on what we saw from our camera views, maybe that was what they were after. But instead, we're challenging foul play here at a very specific moment in this game.
Just between us while they're pulling this up, I've blown the whistle for a line out, and then the challenge is coming after that. Therefore, it is after the whistle, so it's out of protocol. It's before the next restart. Okay, I understand. Okay, there is a tackle there. Can you just show me the point of contact, please, Fletch? Just zoom in on that point of contact. Thank you.
So it's Ruben Palmer coming in for the clear out and Lance Williams. This is Billy Meeks with ball in hand now. Oh, and there we go. Okay, see it. Keenan Higgins from New England with a potential shoulder to Billy Meeks's.
So I do have head contact. I do have foul play because the tackler is upright. It's full speed. Yeah, let's play it full speed for me, please. Flash one more time so I can just see the level of danger, please. It's a passive tackle. Yeah, and there's another tackle in there, so there's mitigation there. So I'm at low danger, so penalty only. Do you guys agree with that? Yeah? Okay. Good. Yeah, so the challenge was successful. There is foul play. There is head contact. It's a low degree of danger, and there is mitigation. Or it's not a high degree of danger, but there is mitigation because there's other tacklers there, and it's a passive tackle, so it's going to be a penalty over here. Oh, here. High tackle.
So that's a big turn of events just now. We see what was possibly one of the greatest 50-22 kicks we've ever seen in the MLR from Joel Hodgson. Threading that needle into that 5-meter channel, but all for nothing. It won't count. We come back to a penalty for the California Legion. Captain Billy Meek steps up, challenges the play because he was the one that got hit.
Yeah, he felt it.
He felt it. He felt that hit. He said that was absolutely, he doesn't even have to ask anybody else. He said, I was in that contact, so I know what happened here. As you see that rain continuing to pour down in Fort Quincy.
So they get the challenge back as well. Around the fringes, Timpson. Leany's there as well. California looking to get back in their rhythm. Tafate in there with Nasagenge, both players from Belmont Shore in Southern California. Here's Meeks again. Takes on Bailey Wilson. Bertrano shifts it to the right-hand side. Again, the hits keep coming. Nasagenge again. Provides clear up. Kick through, charge down, we play on. Luckily back there is Van Voot for the Legion. Californian side, who have lost 20 or 30 meters. Meeks again with possession, so they may have to go to the boot. Advantage here for Bertrano, and they'll take the penalty.
I was half expecting Bertrano that time to ask for the penalty and then take a quick tap.
Well, here we go. Mango Tackles says on the socials, beautiful to see New England fans supporting, but they are going to finish second today, is what they say.
That's a bold statement. That's a bold statement. Very nice to sort of like start with the very kind comment, but then give someone the reality, right? I guess that's what's that called? There's like the sandwiching, yeah, the sandwiching of it, right? Of you're like
knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. Really nice. Let's start with something really nice, but in reality, hate to break it to you, but this is not going to fall in your favor.
Well, I've got one for socials. Those watching and able to get and use the hashtag MLR 2026. Who's the most capped Major League Rugby player on the field at the moment? Let me know. Here we go. Line out. Oh, it's spilt. Gone back and forth both sides. An error from California.
Scrum.
Don't you love when your captains are back and they ask them scrum or line out, and the first thing they do is they look at the forward pack and they're like, well, what do you guys actually want? What would you like to see happen here? And of course, you know, pretty logical here. When it's raining like this, you keep it simple and you keep it tight.
Let's hold our weight and set and stay. Make sense? All 6 of you. There'll be penalties now.
There's the mechanic, Joe Johnston, getting ready to come back on the field. So scrum, you heard there from referee Lawrenson. It's a forward pack with Sylvia, Tupou and Whakasiola. Takes on Lini, Tafate and Kofe.
Yeah, I'm going to go that side. Anything from you, Pete, on that side? Yeah, from this side, yeah, I need you guys to both be higher. Shoulders above your hips, both of you, okay? Yeah.
Here we go, depth. Let's go, Nady!
Elbows up here, please.
New England inside the 22, looking to clear their lines before their captain rejoins them. Score 12-7, 25 minutes gone in this game. First major rugby game of the weekend of week 7. 2 matches tomorrow. Hodgson under all sorts of pressure. Finds a big booming boot towards the halfway line. A really nice kick from the fly-off.
Good kick is right, but I'll tell you what, if you're Joel Hodgson, you're so annoyed about. You talk about frustrated with Bertrano having to get called back all those penalty kicks that he's been trying to take quickly. But Hodgson lost one of the best 50-22s there was, but good clearance kick nonetheless, Dallin. Good clearance kick.
And they get their captain back. So back to the full complement of 15. Jason Don will have to watch for a few more minutes for California. So playing with 14. Here's Billy Meeks in midfield. The Australian Sevens international player. Played for them in 2011 and then a decade later. Kick over the top from him. That's a clever kick from the fly-off. This one bounces. A very nice kick. Finding touch.
It's a little unusual to see this type of strategy from the California Legion It's something that Coach Ryan Martin mentioned in our call this week, was that they're a different team from what they may have been earlier this season, where they were running from everywhere and you just expected them to run. They are kicking a bit more, and that's because you got someone like Millen in the pocket who can put kicks in like that and put other teams under pressure.
Plus these conditions as well, creating a bit of havoc for both sides. Just the knock-on comes in from California. But danger times in your 22, 5 meters from your line.
This is not a comfortable place to be if you're New England, whether you're throwing at the line out in the rain, whether you have a scrum just about 10 meters out from your own goal line. This is really, keep it simple, keep it very basic, and then just try to clear your lines and give yourself a bit of breathing room all the time. It's definitely not a great place to be, especially when you got the likes of your opponent's captain standing, waiting in the wings to get back on the field.
So here we go, the engine room, as I know, up front. Or conceded penalty, and it's towards... Oh, I was going to say, California Legion almost getting away with this one, but it's New England. Mitchie Wilson comes in to congratulate the front row.
Bit of confusion there from everybody about what just happened. The referee just, you know, sticking his arm out the wrong way. Bertrand goes nuts trying to get the ball, but I'll tell you what, that's a big difference between a penalty for California and a penalty for New England.
I think this one's for you, Mike.
What is Dallin Stanford wearing today behind the mic?
Tell him.
That is just too, at this point, it's too easy. It is a floral button-up shirt, of course. This one, navy blue and pink.
Here we go. The flavor is there from Tsunami. Thank you for the merch. Down to the ground goes California Legion. They've got possession back. They've got their captain back on the field, so restored to 15. Declini has been everywhere today. Loves surfing, but these aren't conditions for the waves at the moment. Meeks puts the kick through himself. Best space there for his side to follow up. Harrison Boyle gets driven all the way back, and now looking to counter and pick this one up. Here's Boyle playing possession on the ground. It's there for California. Bertrand moving it to the right-hand side. Kick in open space from Milne. Chasers arriving. Picked up by Mitchie Wilson. Fires it inside to Hodgson, turns to his left boot. It's a low kick, so here we go. California again looking for a counter. Little soccer skills there as the World Cup heads here in a few months' time. Nice work here from the Legion. Down by 5 points. Bertrand goes to the right-hand side. Declan Leaney carries hard, does the front row forward. Again, it's quick position for Milne to work with. Here's the number 8, Ben Houston, the 27-year-old. Three brothers also rugby fanatics. Here's Meeks looping around there, bringing him to the ground. He is a danger in midfield. But Daddleson told to roll away. California with Dom.
Okay, roll away, tacklers.
He swallowed up whole. And the arm comes up from our referee, Bertrand. This time able to go quickly. The quick tap from the scrum off. Beats a couple. Does well, does the Argentine international.
No. Happy with 10, they were 10.
Malawia fires around the fringes himself. The pinch there from Oscar Lennon is fantastic from the New England Free Jacks. Gets them out of trouble as Wayne Butterbank comes in. The outside centre, one of the leaders of the side. Sets his forwards. Sione Tupo. Doodlux, one of the best sponsors in rugby, on the shorts of the New England Free Jacks.
Number 3, silent 3.
And they'll be able to clear their lines here.
No, not good enough. Now you're in front of the mark over here, the entry's over there.
So many kicks coming back from the referee. But I'll tell you what.
It's not good enough, yeah? Especially over here. I need better discipline through the gate. Okay?
I'm going to steal that phrase, and I'm going to say that that genuinely was not good enough for California. I mean, they're frustrated because they turned that ball over. Oscar Lennon stole it a few phases before that. But they're frustrated in general all day. I mean, even on offense, that line speed from New England, you can see it forces Billy Meeks to put that kick in behind. That midfield defense that New England has hung their hat on for so long has put California under pressure in and around the midfield area.
No, you're absolutely right.
Let me do my job, you do yours, yeah?
Well, here we go. Great comms there from our referee. That's Mike Lawrenson. He says, let's switch jerseys if you want to keep talking here. That's Stephen Hoyles there. Dave Clancy on his flank. Head coach Stephen Hoyles, former Wallaby. He's been involved in broadcasting and, of course, coaching for many, many years. Brings vital experience to the side. Former with the New South Wales Waratahs as well. Coach Randwick in the shoot shield. his wife and 4 kids watching this broadcast. Loose ball there from Lance Williams has been knocked on, and those frustrations continue.
It's going to be a scrum over here. Yeah, time is off now for you.
And that is, again, just mounting frustration for the California Legion.
Yeah, but he's not. No, he's not in the line outside. Thanks for clarifying, Billy. Okay, it's been HIA, so he's going to be removed, okay? Okay, yes, it is, yeah. Yeah, you okay? Yes. Yeah, but they've called him.
That's Cash Malawia, who's going to have to get some medical attention on the side.
Number 13 is HIA.
Cash Malawia, the 27, out of Compton, California. Former NFL linebacker with the New England Patriots. In brief times, the fans waving to us here. They're up 12-7. Great to have this action here inside the stands.
Back up.
So you can join the conversation using the hashtag MLR 2026 as the players come in and get reacquainted with each other.
Back on your side.
East v West. And after California demolished them 43 points to 5, this is the response so far from New England.
Gentlemen, this is not good enough. Yeah? This is not good enough. This has been a great game so far. It's a professional game. Let's keep it professional. After the whistle, there's nothing going on between players. You talk to your own players, okay? Have a talk with your team. Any more of this, and someone will leave. Yeah.
Let's take a look here. Oh, that's Palmer joining Nasagenge, the other huddle. That's great.
How good is that? We were taking a look at the HIA that was happening off field, or off camera, I should say, and then Palmer, that is just so good. I've seen so many people do that as well. It's just having a bit of fun, but not for the Legion, who are losing. You don't do that. No. You don't do that to the losing team, that's for sure. They're not going to be happy campers.
No, I've seen that too. Play Benny Dantani Shoelace in the other team's huddle as well. Sneaky work.
Set. Reset, boys.
So California Legion Taz Smith will be on the field, replacing.
Gentlemen, I need you guys to let each other find. Okay? Both of you. No more messing around here. It's now just penalties and no more free kicks. There we go.
Cash Malawia, the player getting attention for California.
And that was the HIA, so very well may see Malawia again. Don't know that yet, but that's an early substitution. Taz Smith, more of a playmaker. So you imagine that there's some shuffling going around in their back line, because I don't think you want to throw Taz Smith in at 13.
Let's see what they do with that. At the back here from Jacob Norris, gets it away. They appeal to the blind side. Here's Mitchie Wilson with a little bit of space. Oh, a massive collision. They cut back in.
On the ball, play on.
Both Wilsons getting hit hard, and Mitch and Bailey finally have lost possession. California now with it. Burchino, not a lot of room to operate. He puts his kick over the top. Well fielded from Joel Hodson.
Keep coming back, White. Keep coming back, 12.
His kick pops down the field and finds the hands of the Legion again as they look to attack here from Smith, the replacement. That's Tad Smith, the 24-year-old. Penalty goes to the home side.
He's going for the ball. You have to get away.
Higgins clean the players out as well.
Tad Smith gets a warm welcome to Fort Quincy. Just gets leveled as he runs into a line of New England Free Jacks defenders, and then spends a bit too much time worming around on the ground. That looked like too many body movements for our referee, Mike Lawrenson. He was just trying. He was isolated. Mike Lawrenson said that. Our referee said you were isolated, and Tad Smith just trying to buy himself some time after getting decked in the contact into a turnover to New England, who now enjoy a really good territory and great field position between the 10 and 22 of the California Legion.
Yeah, one thing that Ryan Martin, head coach of New England, said they're working on understanding the referee's decisions, and of course the laws, of course, are to be interpreted from our referees. They've been working actually with Emilio Luciano, who's on the side. Yep, Kenny Nasagenga, the most capped player on the field. James Dealey, that's right. This is his 97th game. Hashtag MLR 2026. You're correct, my friend. Nate Sylvia for New England has 96 games, but it's Kenny Nasagenga in his 97th appearance, getting very close to 100 as Lance Williams has a crack. Dealey knows his stats, that's for sure.
Advantage over.
Upfield from Joe Tafate'e. Meeks carries on, looking for the offload. It's not there. And that's another short blast of the whistle. Will we go to the pocket again?
There's multiple tackles there, but it's still a dumb tackle. Just be very careful, yeah? Another one for you would be in the bin forever, yeah?
Forever in the bin.
Dumb tackle.
Forever in the bin. Berchino trying to go quick again, but I got a question for you, Dallin.
Yeah.
Your challenge that you threw out here, your challenge questions that you thrown out.
Yeah.
If they get it right, do they get one of these nifty Hawaiian shirts?
Oh, that's a good idea. James Deaney, what's your address?
Yeah, there you go. Is that what's on the cards here? What are we playing for? What's at stake?
Actually, well, you know what? Why don't we have at stake some merch, actually, because I saw both sides. Free Jacks have come out with a Soccer World Cup inspired shirt that just came out for New England. And leisure wear from California is unbeatable as well. So, Dealey, tell me what you want, my friend. I'll reach out to my friends at the Free Jacks or the Legion and get you something. And actually, Peach, send me your address as well. I'll get you something too. Here we go. The visiting side from California. Jason Dom. Oh, set piece that doesn't go according to plan. Frustration for coach Stephen Hoyles.
Scrum will line up. Scrum is chosen.
And frustration is right. I mean, this all really goes back to that side entry in the breakdown when our referee said it's just not good enough, because it really wasn't. I mean, in that area of the field, New England's setting up. They're getting into the pocket. They're setting to kick you the ball back, and you give away a penalty. That's inexcusable. You don't want to be doing that. And then time after time, there's just been so many frustrating moments for this California Legion side.
That's right. Valley Wilson receives this one. Big pass from Oscar Lennon. Skip pass. A little chip over the top. A different tactic here from New England. How will this one bounce up? It's flicked back superbly from the Legion. Smith has it now.
On the shoulder.
Tackled by Van der Bank. The Argentine sensation, Berchino, moves it to the right-hand side. Tonga Kofe, former Utah Warrior. Jason Down picks up. Goes against Ruben Palmer. Flicks it away, though. Berchino pings one to the right-hand side. Here we go again. Houston. Good clear out from Tafate'e. He's worked hard today. Mill. Beautiful pass, unlocking space on that far side.
Leave it now, White.
Ed Timpson working the fringes. California looking to reload. They trail by 5. Meeks behind him. Has to go and collect. He's by himself. Billy Meeks. Always good to keep possession alive for his side. Lost a lot of meters here.
No foul play. No foul play.
Leany slows things down for Gonzalo Berchino. 68 caps for Argentina. Once defeated the All Blacks, the Springboks and the Wallabies in the same year. Now at home in California. Big kick downfield for New England. 4 to go in the first half.
Keep coming back, keep coming back.
Hodgson again.
Backwards.
So pivotal. Sitting back there, knocking possession back to California. Milne, just outside his 22. So he keeps it in the field of play. Bit of aerial tennis from both sides in these slippery conditions.
Walk this way, walk
this time. There are chasers coming here as California jump up. It's Smith hit hard. It's knocked backwards. Loose ball there. Picked up from the replacement, Cole Semu. And now Kenny Nasagenge, the man known as a horse, almost setting off with a gallop.
No, ball's out.
California again. Tora Coffey carries hard. The Eagle Scout and US Eagle rugby player. Milne sees the defense flying up, so he takes it on himself, does the number 10. No options on the right. That's what New England can do when they come up in a line. Jason Dom to the deck he goes. Penalty this time to the home side. And that is a strong passage of defensive play from the Free Jacks.
Back up, back up, back up. Just like to check the point of contact. A referee initiated a review at the clean outs at that pass breakdown.
That was a vicious entry from the California Legion. I don't know what sort of contact there was, but it came in hot, that's for sure.
Off his feet.
And when you get a chance to see this replay, keep an eye on the corner of your screen. One of the blue jerseys comes flying in from the corner of your screen on this breakdown. So you mentioned the line speed for New England. It's causing...
It's Tonga Coffey. There, coming on.
There he comes.
Bang.
Did a side entry, and not quite as hot as I thought it was. I thought he came in a lot faster than that, if I'm honest. But nonetheless, definitely from the side. His hips are sideways, so regardless, you're going to see a penalty here. but tough to see from that angle where the contact is, where the point of contact is, because that's what our referee is looking for. Looking for point of contact in and around the head.
It's the only Tupou is the one that takes the hit.
Oof. There it is. Yeah, that's it. A referee standing right there, front row seats to that one. Arm tucked, elbow through the backside or the side of that head. I mean, you can see his head just jolt sideways. Whoosh! Look at that. Even in slow motion, you can see the jolt.
No, that's how I feel after a big night.
Yeah. Any angle from the backside, from the angle of the California team.
Now, mind you, we don't know if that's exactly what our referee is seeing in the stadium live right now. We have great work from our camera crew to show us this angle of it. Don't know what our referee is seeing live right now.
Give me that angle again.
But if he's seeing that, yeah, it sounds like he just saw it.
Yeah, on the big screen there at Fort Quincy.
Okay.
Decision time. Now the fans are seeing it as well.
Yeah, everyone just saw it there.
Okay, just pause it. Point of contact, please.
The guy behind him is going to jump out of his seat and run on the field, I think. And here it is.
So there it is, Peachy.
Yeah, so I have foul play. He's entered the ruck dangerously. I have a tucked arm. So, and I have direct contact to the head here, so I'm in a red card. Do you guys agree with that? Through his chest, up on the first view. Okay, can you just show us that full speed one more time? Okay, so it's indirect head contact. We make contact most of the forces through the back. So we had a yellow card for that. Would you agree? Reckless act. But most of the contact is going to be through the back. So I'm going to yellow card. Okay. Captain number 3. Who's captain now? Jason's back on. Jason. I understand the players want to low to the ground. Sorry, he's low to the ground, but he's coming recklessly, yeah, and he's tucked his arm and he's hit most of the way through the back, but he's also hit contact, so it's going to be a yellow card. Okay.
The second yellow card now of the day for the California Legion, and I'll tell you what, if you're Tonga Kofe, you talk about sending gifts, you're sending them to fans. Kofe better send a gift to our sideline official, Emilio Luciano, who saved them just now, because our referee, Mike Lawrence, was about to hand him a red card, and instead, our touchline official was the one who chimed in and said, look, most of the contact seemed to have been through the body, so it was indirect head contact with his arm after the fact. So that's what's going to keep Tonga Kofe in this game right now. So if you talk about sending thank you packages, Tonga Kofe, get one out there.
And we have a challenge here. So California, I mean, let's see what New England.
Okay, so we have a team challenge from California at 37:05. 37:00, looking for a tackle, a dangerous tackle by number 5.
Okay, so another challenge.
The tackle was by New England.
They're just trying to find anything against Palmer for trying to join their huddle moments earlier. So they've been tracking him all game since then to try to just go, oh, you want to play jokes, do you? So let's have a look at if he's guilty here or not and see if we can find that moment in the game that they're talking about.
So there he's getting up now at the breakdown.
Can you show me just a zoomed in, please, in the point of contact?
not much that I'm seeing there, Peaches.
Yeah, and I don't, from that angle, of course, don't see much. From that spot right there, that looks pretty fair to me, by all accounts. So unless they're looking at something different, or maybe a different angle, possibly. But from what we just saw, that's a good double tackle from New England.
Okay, can you just show me in slow motion, please, the point of contact?
Okay, so looking at that, Palmer, this is a different tackle here. Yeah, on Jason Dahm. So they do go a little bit high. You can see there will be some sort of collision there.
Right, and this one now, a different hit. And again, what we're seeing on screen is not necessarily the same as what they're showing in the stadium to the referee team. And so that one does look a little different on Captain Jason Dahm. So you can see much more upright, definitely shoulder at head level there.
Yeah.
And from a different angle, you might very well be looking at direct head contact in that collision.
There is foul play and there is head contact. It is indirect and for me it's a low degree of danger, so it's a penalty only. Do you agree with those facts? Yes? Okay, so the yellow card will supersede that, so we'll continue with the game. They will not lose a challenge, but we'll continue with the game.
Good. I'm glad to continue with the game because I want to keep going back.
So we'll continue with the penalty and we'll play the yellow.
So ultimately they keep the challenge because it is agreeable that that's an offense that was challengeable and one that was foul play or did include foul play, but the yellow card is a more serious offense, so they'll continue from that perspective. So really that one there for California doesn't accomplish much. I know they were trying to maybe get one of the New England players off the field, but it didn't work.
Okay.
The net result, just over 2 minutes to go to half-time.
Time is not on yet.
Games tomorrow coming up. Seattle host Anthem. Old Glory host New England Free Jacks. That's next week. Tomorrow, Old Glory take on Seawolves. Chicago Hounds take on Anthem on Sunday Rugby. You're watching Saturday night action, though, as New England lead 12-7. And they have their strong rolling maul set. It's been very effective in this game so far.
Same one.
Tupou keeps going for the line. The New England Free Jacks rumble over. It's a glorious score. Like a nor'easter, you don't see it coming until it's already on you. The Free Jacks bust onto the scene.
And again, we're going to come back to that comment down, that grit versus glamour. 3 tries, all through grit for the New England Free Jacks. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy in this rain at Fort Quincy. First one's a maul, second one's a pick and go around the corner using their forward pack, just driving into the heart of that California defense. And this one again, another maul and another try for Tupou. So Tupou gets 2 tries on the day for the home side.
Amazing work from the forward pack. 3 tries to 1. Joel Hodgson from the side. Doesn't get the extra 2, but they lead by 10 points.
Kobe Milne that time, but then answering right back, the New England Free Jacks. More grit, a pick and go around the corner from Palmer, right between the uprights, and then just moments ago, another gritty try, a maul from the New England Free Jacks. I mean, that is the storyline here today, Dallin, in this wet weather at Fort Quincy.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the match stats.
The big one here, take a look at the number of carries by the California Legion, 81. That's just about double what the Free Jacks has done. And what that's telling you is you're down 3 tries to 1. You're being just really inefficient and you're not accurate at what you're doing. So that is definitely what they're talking about in the California Legion locker room at this very moment.
Well, a big second half still to come here at Fort Quincy. The dancing continues on the field. Take a short break as New England leads 17-7 here against California Legion from Veterans Memorial Stadium. We'll be back shortly.
We want to
to put out a performance that our fans, family and our supporters could be really proud of.
Unscripted, unfiltered, unapologetic, united. Major League Rugby.
I'm Nathan Seaman.
I'm Ben Lesage.
Maliu Nyofe.
Wayne Vanderbank, and I play for the New England Free Jacks.
And this is the MLR.
I moved over in 2022.
Coming to America is a different experience for me.
I say the biggest culture shock here is I can't walk around bare feet. If I went out to dinner, I'll put shoes on.
Nice. It was the best fans in New England, without a doubt. That extra 5–10% that a crowd brings is massive.
Well, you can catch plenty of those socials as the fans mill around here. It's raining in New England at Fort Quincy. You can follow on the socials to get all that content. Here are the different handles for the different social media networks. And of course, use the hashtag MLR2026. You want to be featured on our brilliant broadcast as well. The fans are not going away because they know there's a big second half awaiting him here at Fort Quincy. Can they get one over the California Legion? It's 17-7. At halftime, and it's time for another short break. Second half coming up next. Who will win this clash and seal the deal in New England?
We wanted to put out a performance that our fans, family and our supporters could be really proud of.
Unscripted, unfiltered, unapologetic, united. Major League Rugby.
Welcome back here. Last month, California handed New England a 43-5 loss. But today, the opening 40 minutes belong to the home side. The Free Jacks leading 17-7. Brilliant to have your company as the rain comes down here in the city of Presidents. I'm Dallas Stafford alongside former US Eagle Mike Petrie. Peaches, halftime chat from both coaches. What do you think they said?
Look, we just saw the stats moments ago. The California Legion have been carrying the ball time and time again. That is amazing. Wait, that just totally interrupted my train of thought, and that might be the best. That might be the best input we've had in terms of fan engagement. That's about as good as it gets. Billy Meeks, take a bow. Wow, and more importantly, whoever that is that is phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Who does number 2 work for? Okay,
I don't even remember what I was talking about here, Dallin. I have totally lost my train of thought here. No, we were talking about the California Legion just carrying the ball way too much. You know, they've got to drop in the pocket a bit more, play a bit more of that territory game. They know they've got a great asset in Kobe Milne who can put them in the right areas of the field. The Free Jacks are doing it. They're doing it through Oscar Lennon. They're doing it through Joel Hodgson. And they have been on the right end of this. We talked about also, can California play in these conditions? And so far right now, they have not been the flashy California Legion side that so many people have come to love if you're a Legion fan. And wet weather is just not their friend. They're absolutely not their friend. And they're proving that when it comes down with rain, they just don't have the right game plan in place to play that type of style of ball.
Well, they're coming off a bye week. We mentioned wins against Seattle 38-31 and Old Glory DC 36-23. They're looking for their 3rd win in a row. But at the moment, it's New England that's standing in their way. You're watching second half action here. Week 7 of Major Rugby 2026. New England on the right of the screen in their hoop jersey. Wayne Bunderbank has the first touch. They're aside looking to pick up their 2nd victory this season. They've certainly struggled this year. They struggled last year as well, losing the 3 of their first 5 games as well. Sione Tupou takes it to the line. 2 tries in the game so far. He was Tonga's flag bearer at the Commonwealth Games in 2022. Oscar Lennon, the experienced scrum off, goes to the sky towards that touchline. The collision knocked back to Taz Smith. He came on for Cash Malawea. Took a knock in the first half, and the first penalty will go to Birchenough. The tap goes quickly. This time they let him run. Scrum off does superbly. There's the Argentine sensation. Smith gets it away. Nasa Genga. Now the try scorer, Corbin Smith, throws it away in midfield here. Comes the run from Colt Semus off the bench. Nice carry again for Nasa Genga. California looking to open things up. Perhaps the ball over the top was the right option. Keeping the safe option. They change directions. Here's Kenzo Nasagenga yet again. Belmont Shore legend. Formerly with San Diego Legion. Tap through there from Billy Meeks. Sits up for the Red Ghosto. Harrison Boyle takes on Meeks.
Leave it now. No pull. No lift.
So possession changes hands to Ryan Martin's side now. That's Sione Tupou. Helped out there from Piers von Dadelson, the 26-year-old from Vancouver in British Columbia. Hodgson in the pocket.
Wait, yeah.
Bangs one up in this rainy sky. A nice take, but then it has been dropped and the error comes in.
And there it is, case in point. California going side to side, looking up into those. They're trying to play into those outside channels, but every time they do, they see New England Free Jacks players because that line speed from the outside has been so fast for New England, and they have really shut them down as we get a good look there at Kofe, who sits off still for California Legion, so still serving that yellow card sentence that carries into the second half. But then New England gets the ball back, and within 2 phases they kick. And look at where it happens for them. In the rain, knock on against California, and now they'll have an attacking platform inside of California's end.
So Justice Tavai takes his place on the field for California Legion. Tavai, 3 kids watching on. He was with the New England Patriots as undrafted free agent back in 2023, joining his brother Jelani.
You get a look at one of the California players running off the field. A change there is necessary because Kofe is serving that yellow card sentence. So this is the first scrum of his sentencing. And you need front row players in that pack for safety reasons. So a forced substitution right now for the California Legion. to replace a front row player and ensure this scrum goes safely, and they take a backline player off the field.
Jacob Norris at the back, not needed. Lennon looking for the loop. Behind the back he goes. Joel Hodgson looping around from the right wing. Still there for Lennon. That's a beautiful line from Van Dadelson, leaves it behind, picked up from Nate Sylvia, throws the speculator pass, and the arm goes up yet again.
Number 9, no arms tackle.
Second penalty in a row, this time against it's Gonzalo Bertrano.
Yeah, penalty was there. No arms tackle, number 9.
Bertrano seems very confused by that. I mean, I've seen a lot of players sort of play that card of I don't know what you're talking about, but that one there, Bertrano looked genuinely confused about that call, and he's still going.
Took him down with no arms. Yeah, okay, just be careful. Control, Gonzo, please.
And so here we go. I don't know. So that's trying to find that replay if we can of where Bertrano makes a no arms hit. But so far our camera crew as confused as Bertrano.
Yes, no more.
Right, as confused as Bertrano.
Lost feet.
New England, in the meantime, go back to Joe Johnston, the mechanic, the 28-year-old. Here's Palmer. Ruben Palmer, product of Otago and the Highlanders.
Number 12, blue.
Sione Tupou again drives the leg, supported by his forwards. Silver in there as well. And that's the third penalty in a row. That's why we have a short blast of the whistle.
Jason.
And you don't like to hear that when it's your team in question.
That's 2 penalties against your team. One here is for number 12, diving on the wrong side, and here, not rolling away again. Okay, there's too many in this area. The next one will go. That makes sense? Okay, have a word with your team. You want this one or this one? This one? Yeah. No, you're diving on the wrong side, buddy. Yeah, this comes back here. It's back here.
Given away 2 cards already. Have the California Legion, and now an opportunity for 3 points from Joel Hodgson from in front.
This is the first time we've seen either team have a shot at goal well into the second half. Both teams have been opting to go to the corner instead of taking a shot at 3 points for what would have been easy kicks. And this one here for Joel Hodgson should be automatic as well.
A hush around Veterans Memorial Stadium. Joel Hodgson, short run up, turns, he knows it's over. It's New England 20, California 7, 44 minutes played.
How about that smile from Ryan Martin as they play very appropriate music in Fort Quincy that we're hearing through our headset about, have you ever seen the rain? I'll tell you what, it is coming down pretty well there in Fort Quincy.
Well, in California, I haven't seen the rain a lot, to tell you that much. So here we go, these conditions. Always challenging to play in. To the ground goes Jacob Norris, representing the Maori All Blacks. Solid addition for this New England side.
Okay, last
They've
feet, make sure
changed
you're behind.
a huge number of players, 23 new players this season,
Okay,
9 capped internationals with California. They've had players in MLR, mainly from Los Angeles, 13, bringing that chemistry together. Knock back here from California, Dom, and then Van der Bank kicks through. Smith, though, is there. Scoops this one up nicely. He's under a lot of pressure, though, from Oscar Lennon.
Okay, stop now, White, stop, you're off your feet.
90 seconds left on that yellow card offense. So still playing with 14 are the California Legion.
Don't touch him.
If you're just joining here in the second half, the side from Hermosa Beach in California
Stop, Jason.
find themselves trailing by 13. Hodgson, tactically been excellent today.
Okay, White, come back. White, come
Stabs
back.
it with the boot again. It's another low driving kick this time. It just falls short of the 22, so they'll go quickly to California.
It's a 50-22, so it's white ball.
No, the ball actually has gone over to the 22. I did not see that from far away.
Nobody from California is happy right now. And there it is. James Dealey. California Legion spending too much time in the sun.
I need one
They do struggle in the wet. They absolutely do. But you keep fishing for that Hawaiian shirt. It's coming. It's out there.
James Dealey, not only do California have the backs to the wall, but so do I. Now there's free shirts being offered left, right, and center. Social media's blowing up, sending me addresses of people all over the country. That's okay. I'm going to direct them to the brilliant merch line that the Legion and New England offer. So back to the action to the front it goes for New England. A brilliant kick from Joel Hodgson for the 50-22, getting possession back. Norris
now it's a tackle. Release it.
Fighting at the back there.
The ball's available. Get out, Jason. Good. No hands. Lost feet.
Free Jacks.
Stay here. Lost
One
feet,
try
lost
away
feet.
from a bonus
Okay,
point for 4 or more tries. Nate Sylvia, the 32-year-old, going against many of these players that he knows from Southern California. Lennon again, quick ball from Norris.
No foul play.
He goes to the ground hard. Loose ball. Lennon finds a little gap. It's slippery out there. Higgins moves it to the left. Here's Mali'i Niwafe,
No, he's fine.
the US Eagle on the field wearing 18. Bailey Wilson turns it back into Sione Tupou. What an outstanding signing he's been this season. Joe Johnston, the mechanic, hard at work with that broken hand of his. But Daddleson, beautiful hands. Oh, and then it's been dropped, just as I say that.
Have a knock-on advantage, Blue.
Some good skills from the replacement. Mill tries to find a little bit of space out wide here for California Legion. Van Boot, beautiful dummy. Big tackle in that corner. Advantage was over, said our referee.
And that's great work that time from what I believe is Palmer on the outside, finding himself the big lock in open space. It's a scary place to be when you got the wheels of a wing lining up across from you, but swallows him up, drags him out of bounds. Great play defensively from New England. As California again trying to run out from inside their own end.
I understand, but my daughter is watching at home. I don't want to hear language from you like that, okay? No more from you.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Mike Lawrence just get in there saying, listen, young fans, just keep it PG. We don't want to hear any of that kind of chirp coming through the headsets. And outstanding stuff from our referee Mike Lawrence to address Joel Hodgson just now.
Yeah, that's right. He said his kids are watching. Kids from some of the players and some of the fans as well. Mother's Day weekend also this weekend.
It's a reset. Yeah.
Let's go. They want it.
Okay. I have both of you slipping, but I need you to get closer. It is wet, yeah? Okay? Make some effort to get closer, please.
Let's go, boys. Here we go, Nate. Here we go. Here we go, Nate. And again. Here we go, boys. Let's go, Nick.
There's Emilia Luciano getting a bit of rain coming down. I'm sure she prefers being in our studio calling the games and being our law analyst as well. And she's worked with the Free Jacks this season as well to help them with some of the law interpretations. Replacements on the field as well in Ollie Ulmer for New England and Ronan Murphy for California. Scrum penalty for the Legion.
Overextended here on this side. Yeah. Straight down. Yeah, on the 5. So careful. Gonzo. Calm. I understand. Okay, but can you calm down, please?
It's getting a bit heated down there, Dallin. I mean, everybody is feeling frustrated, I think, by the conditions. Certainly California Legion are, and Mike Lawrence just trying to reel everybody's, probably a little bit of everybody's ego in right now, just calm everybody down and focus on the game.
And a big 30 minutes to go as Joe Tafate lines up here. Studied at Santa Ana College, wanted to impress his wife's family, so he started rugby, and he's been a legend ever since. In midfield now, the Legion. Cole Semu at ruck time. Jason Don fires one in. Williams is there as well. The big frame of Lance Williams, the former preschool teacher, and now professional rugby player. 6 years with the Utah Warriors before joining California.
No,
Ben Houston
it's good. Play on.
Scored 12 tries in Magic Rugby. They need his services to get over the line. The replacement, Ronan Murphy, picks and goes. The St. Mary's Gales player, but they give away a penalty for holding on. New England delighted with that, and you can hear the rumble.
And that's Bailey Wilson. Speaking of Utah Warriors, Bailey Wilson, so good, so strong over top of the ball, finds an isolated ball carrier. Take a look, good go forward from California, but then Bailey Wilson wouldn't even let him get that second roll. That is outstanding work from Bailey Wilson. Easy call there from our referee, Mike Lawrence, for holding on the ball carrier.
Kick to the halfway line. So 10 rounds this season, and then top 4 make the playoffs. Chatting to coach Ryan Martin known as the muscle man. He said he's been in the gym as well. He said we just need a few wins and we can get into that fourth position to make the playoffs.
That's all that matters.
The mark is the line.
Anything in the table right now, you just got to be above that red line in that top 4. Yes, you'd like to be 1 or 2 and get a home playoff game. But it's a whole new season once the playoffs begin, and anything can happen, as you say, Dallin.
That's certainly right. Got pinched there initially and then brought back by Sione Tupou. It stays with Joe Johnston, the mechanic.
Sorry.
Does really well.
Okay, last
Played with Waikato rugby in years gone by, in the Bay of Plenty as well. Oscar Lennon, 2-time MLR champion. Pops one over the top. Keeping that pressure on California. Whistle has
He was
gone.
behind the player. Just a knock on. Hey,
Not much distance on that kick that time from Oscar Lennon. You imagine he wanted to put this much further downfield. As you can see, though, making it a bit of a 50-50 jump ball there and coming down heavy in the wet weather. One of the Free Jacks players just landed a bit awkwardly, but we will continue and play on. He's all right, back on his feet. And another scrum, and that's just the name of the game. When this happens, all the forwards out there watching know how this type of game goes. The rain comes down, the scrums pick up. That's how it works.
Well, also Caleb Geiger's on the field, and we saw Maliu Nuafe for New England. Ryan Martin, head coach, said they get stronger at scrum time and at set piece when these players come off the bench, and that is a wonderful thing to have. It's a feed, though, for California Legion. They've gone to the bench as well with Justice Tavai on the field and Ronan Murphy, Cole Sim and Taz Smith. Milne looking for Billy Meeks behind the return pass. This is nice possession here for the Legion. Dave Clancy, their assistant coach, working with their backline players. Around the neck a little bit on Corbin Smith. Giants keeps it alive. Berchino is there. Played in a few Rugby World Cups for Argentina. Murphy, first receiver, turns it back. Milne gets it on the bounce. Ugly ball to work with, though. Van Davison flies up, does the lock forward. And the counter-up comes in also from New England. Still there from Jason Don, the captain. He gets him back on the front foot. Here's Leaney at first receiver. He flies into the contact. His sister Caitlin played for the Wallaroos of Australia in the Rugby World Cup 2025. Great hands from Smith. Oh, the whistle was gone, though. I was excited to see how California could unleash.
Here. Number 3, clean out past the breakdown. Number 3, blue.
And that's on Tonga Kofe, who already has a yellow card under his belt. You don't want to be doing things
Number 3,
like that.
clean out past the breakdown.
And here it comes. Take a look. Laney goes in heavy, gets a few meters. There comes Kofe at the top of your screen, drives through, takes him to the ground. I don't know, Down. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, look, the expression when you're playing, as you know, I mean, you've probably heard this before, is if you go into a breakdown, you want to be taking someone from the other team with you because it's all a numbers game, right? And so instead now, New England, who had to break down that sideline, instead now coming back for a kick for Joel Hodgson.
Yeah, that's right. An extra 3 on offer here. Tactically, they've played superbly in the opening 55 minutes. Joel Hodgson, 105 Premiership Rugby games for the Newcastle Falcons. He now finds himself at home here in New England. Much further kick for the fly half. He turns right away, and he knows it's good. It's brilliant in the rain from New England. They lead 23 points to 7, and 2 successful penalties from this number 10.
I understand that, but he's doing something illegal. It's foul play.
You get a look there at Joel Hodgson, who's been superb for New England today. And they're going to need him to really start to find more of that rhythm and that magic that he can offer because, like we mentioned, from that basement of the table, there's a lot of work to do. But right now, this Free Jacks team, we talked about nothing in that first half of the season really matters. He's got to be in that top 4. And right now, the Free Jacks showing signs of life after a very rough start to this campaign.
Yeah, that number 10 jersey worn in previous years by Bodine Walker and Jason Potros, both players of the year in Major League Rugby. And another penalty, so the discipline really counting against California.
And you said it was a theme that came up with their head coach, Steve Hoyles. And he said discipline has to be key, and right now,
2 balls, wait.
That's just tough. I mean, look, we just said moments ago, we saw California Legion make a big line break, but all for nothing to be called back for a penalty that really was a nothing penalty. Should have never been that call on Kofe. Hitting a guy off the ball, play was way over, dragged him to the ground. That's just not good enough. It really isn't good enough from the Legion. It was a tough call. We'll just say it was a tough call. But nonetheless, you do silly things like that. You're down 3 points, come back for a kickoff, give away another penalty. When it rains, it pours right now for the California Legion in terms of problems.
No contest.
So Stephen Hoyles there, the head coach, looks on. New England again, successful line out here, and more advantage for the home side. Ping there is Ronan Murphy, the replacement. Higgins moves it across field. Hodgson pops one over the top. They know they got advantage. Nice little kick to Harrison Boyle, and he slips with that possession.
Back in the Moore, 19 trying to collapse from the ground.
A more penalty.
And more penalty woes for the California Legion.
Jason.
And here we go. We're going to have a word with the captain for sure.
Yeah, so 19's on the ground. He's grabbed the player and he's pulled him down the Moore. Pulled the ball carrier down. He's on the ground. Okay. Listen to me. This is too many penalties now in a row. Okay. Behavior has to change, or I'm going to send more people to the bin.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Have a word now, and tell me when you're ready. Yeah, I'm going to put me over here.
Jason Dahm, he's led the US Eagles in the captain's position, and now California Legion chatting to his side.
On the 10, yes, back here.
They need to up their game in the closing stages of this contest.
Trying to collapse the Moore, number 19.
Jason Dahm, a great leader for sure for this California side. But I think in that situation right now, everything is going wrong for you. That's an opportunity. The referee gives you that gap. Take it. Bring your team together. Slow down the onslaught that's coming from the Free Jacks, and just take that moment that you've been given to rally your team. But instead, here we go. We're back in play.
That's right. Geiger goes to the front to Bailey Wilson. The ball is called again. Caleb Geiger has it at the back. He's wearing 16. An MLR champion with New York in past years. Oscar Lennon sets the backs away. Crashing upfield. Keegan Higgins is there. Now the forwards loop again. The mechanic ducks down low in these brilliant forwards conditions, if you will. Caleb Geiger, one tough unit to bring down. Can you believe it? He was a former baseball player. Not too much tackling in that game. The Free Jacks again surge upfield. Nate Sylvia carries on. Played for Randwick in Australia. Oh, around the fringes. Nice little breakout there.
Leave it now. Leave it, Blue. Leave it, Blue. Leave it.
It was Keenan Higgins. Forwards wait on the left. Von Danielson. There's the replacement, Ollie Alma with him.
And knock on.
Possession spilt. California. Pop this one out. Little dummy there. Beautiful skills from the fly-off. In open space. Milne hit by Mitch Wilson.
The advantage is over. I'm okay with it.
It's a nice line break there. Billy Meeks now takes it to the line himself.
No, unintentional.
Jason Dahm. He's on hand. Meeks goes to 9.
Leave it now.
Pick and drive up in the tempo here for the California Legion. They're trying something. Beautiful pass on the outside gap. Van Voet throws it in field.
Play on.
Oh, it's play on. Smith has it on the outside. California Legion looking to go coast to coast. Gonzo Berchino scores. He's as frightening as gas prices, and California Legion are back.
Wow. That's got to be on the highlight reel this season for one of the tries of the year, undoubtedly. Take a look. Look at this start. Little line break here from Milne. And then watch this hit. Good hit from Mitch Wilson. But nonetheless, they recycle the ball. Great hands in wet weather on the outside. And then watch this. Speaking of hands, watch this. Just single-handed toss to the outside. The ball's bobbing around. And then Bertrano, we've seen it time and time again. We talked about he's a spark for his team, but trails on the inside. And Taz Smith follows him in. What a play. And that's what we said. California Legion can thrive on loose play. And that's a small glimpse of what they're capable of.
A beautiful kick as well. Gonzalo Berchano scores. His son Sylvester is watching as well. He was the MLR back of the year in 2025. We're going to take hydration break. Don't go away. It's 23-14. New England lead California. We are far from done. Stay with us.
We wanted to put out a performance that our fans, family, and our supporters could be really proud of.
Unscripted, unfiltered, unapologetic, united. Major League Rugby.
Our second hydration break was brought to you by Recover 180, the organic sports hydration drink built for today's athlete. 23-14 the score. Successful conversion from Kobe Milne as well. That started the try. And game back on. 3 tries to 2. 2 successful penalties from Joel Hodgson. As New England up 23-14 with 20 to go in this game. California scoring one of the best tries so far this season in these tough conditions. Matches coming up on Sunday. Don't forget to watch Old Glory DC against Seattle. And then Sunday Night Rugby, Chicago Hounds against Anthem, with Sunday Night Rugby show as well, with Will Hooley and Claudia Bellafato also. Special guests in-house as well. Joe Tafate fights and wriggles, keeping possession alive. Does the big front row forward. Crossfield kick. A little deep here from the California Legion. Gives a chance for this one to roll into touch. Little exit there from the visiting team.
And that was a phenomenal touch finder. Absolutely phenomenal. And speaking of phenomenal, take a look at this. Look at this ball just bat around, and then wow. That is just such composure. And again, remember, it's pouring rain there in Quincy as well. But the composure and the mindset to just bat that ball, it's thrown backwards off your shoulder, bat it forwards, and then hit it sideways. Even the babies are impressed.
That's right. The families are loving it. And that was a flick by Ben Houston, the number 8. Here comes Higgins now, charging in field. There's the inside center from the New England Free Jacks. Justice Tavai provides the defensive effort. Oscar Lennon, the 25-year-old, played rugby at Hartbury in England. Scholarship there.
Play on. No, backwards by White.
The Eagles on the field also. Carl Sukera, he's in 17 for the Free Jacks. He's a fan favorite for the home side. Von Dadelson again, the Canadian international. And lazy running around the fringes. This will be a cord, unfortunate. It's a yellow.
It's a yellow card.
And he's left New England, has Cyril Tharma. He's joined California. He got signed on Monday, and now he's going to sit on the side and watch for 10. So unfortunate for Cyril Tharma.
Slowing the ball down.
Unfortunate as righties, you see him trot off to the side. And New England now, interesting play call here.
Jason,
twice in a row. They've had
David
penalties that they've gone to the corner. But now they find themselves in a little bit of a game. California has scored, closed that gap. Probably too little too late from everything we've seen, especially now with one player off the field. But now New England goes to the corner instead. And so here we go. They're going to be hunting for that bonus point try for sure.
Here's a team review first.
We have a 12, 60-50. We're looking for a swinging arm from number 12. We're looking for a swing. Yes, okay, we're looking for that. Swinging arm from number 12 blue at 60-50.
What will we find here? So Billy Meeks is 12. Keenan Higgins is 12 on the other side.
They're looking for foul play here from Dr. Evil himself.
Okay, I believe it's the breakdown
number
before
12 blue.
Before that breakdown.
That's right. There's Meeks there.
I think there's going to be a lot of mitigating factors in this as the ball carrier slips and goes towards the ground, but we'll see.
Thank you.
There's another look at it. Ooh, that one's tough on Bertrano, just straight into Kyle Sakara, but that's not, don't think that's what we're looking at based on what the referee said.
The ball carrier has dropped his height significantly. Right. I don't see a reckless action from number 12. It is just a rugby incident for me. Do you agree with that? You guys, you feel this foul play? Okay, show me its full speed again from a different angle, please.
Just the right arm here from Billy Meeks.
Sorry, please. Let's go from the back. Let's go from a camera angle from the back, please.
You can just get a couple of coffees from Boulevard Coffee, his restaurant in Venice Beach.
Down earlier on one of these reviews, we saw Amelia Luciano help out Tonga Kofe by keeping him on the field. Mike Lawrenson wanted to give a red, and she says, no, I think it was body contact first, so he gets yellow only. This time, Mike Lawrenson says, I think we play on. That looks like the body height of the ball carrier changed pretty dramatically. And the other assistant referee, Peter Pender, steps in and says, I think that's foul play, actually.
Well, they work together so brilliantly to officials, but here's Billy Meeks again. Just the right arm there, catches Oliama.
I think I agree with Mike Lawrence in
play
here.
there. So we're going to go back for the original thing, for the original lineup over here. But New England does lose challenge.
So no more challenges. That was
New
the one
England
and
loses
done.
their
Gone.
challenge. There's no foul play there for me. Just a rugby incident. We'll continue with the lineouts.
And that's absolutely the right call. I mean, you clearly see Billy Meeks' arm come through in the tackle, but again, the ball carrier changed their height so suddenly. Not a lot Billy Meeks can do in that situation. Nothing dangerous at play.
The crowd come alive yet again at Fort Quincy.
No contest.
Geiger.
Wait.
Beautiful throw. Set piece is set for New England.
Okay,
on
that's
the hunt for a
once.
bonus point try. They lost by 40 last time they played a month ago. And now they lead 23-14. Carl Suquera and Caleb Geiger, the replacements.
Okay, use it now.
Getting within 5.
There's a ball. Stay lost.
New
No
offense
hands, no
in there
hands.
as well.
It's available. It's available. Use it.
Von Daddleston chopped
Okay,
down.
no hands now, Blue. Lost feet. Lost feet. No
Higgins
man.
waits
Push
on
it
the
back.
right-hand side. Joe Johnston, the mechanic, says let's slow things down.
Okay, last feet.
Let's
Yeah,
keep
yeah, good.
building as Lennon moves it to the right. Geiger again. He's an
Make sure you
absolute
use your arms,
unit.
Blue.
Built like a vending machine. Still with the Free Jacks. Oscar Lennon changing direction. Mitch Wilson steps back in the field of play. Takes
it's on
on
the ball, play on the
Bertrand.
ball. Let the ball come.
Nuafe, he picks and goes to the right-hand side.
Lost feet. Stay lost feet.
The forwards have made a statement
No,
so
go,
far
go.
in this game. Just over an hour played, and the arm comes up 5 meters out.
Just laying the ball down. There's too many penalties on your team again. Continue.
It's another yellow,
Continue
a
the
fourth
infringements.
yellow
You're on the
card.
ground, playing the ball on the rock.
And Alex
On the try
Lopetti,
line, on the try line.
we haven't had
It's
a
another
chance to
penalty
call
where
his
he's on the
name.
ground and he's played the ball with his hands.
Will go to the side for 10.
On the try line, please. Okay, hold on, yes, there is a challenge by California for foul play.
So here we go,
Okay,
another
we're looking
review.
at 62.05, looking for foul play, taking the number 9 out.
That's the Eagle colliding with Bertrand.
Yeah, I mean, look from that angle right there. That's going to be Kyle Suquera off for sure.
Yeah.
That is absolutely going to be Kyle.
So
The
tackling
degree
the
of
line,
danger,
yeah,
I'm not
tackling
sure here, but
off the ball.
clearly changes his line.
Yeah, we're looking for tackling off the
Clearly
ball,
intent
blue line
there.
By White.
Spider says red card to his own set. No, yellow. Change it to yellow. He's not
There
sure.
he is.
He's had a few cold jars.
I'll tell you what, California is just trying to throw the kitchen sink into the situation at this point, doing everything they can to tooth and nail fight their way back into this game. That's slipping away through their grips with 2 of their players off serving yellow cards, but Suquera definitely level. You can see his hands up like, what the heck was that? But realistically, Bertrand gets back to his feet, makes a tackle. So not necessarily dangerous, I would say, but flagrantly obvious that Suquera changes his line. Yeah, Suquera changes his line and just knocks into a scrambling tackler to get into the defensive line. And it does look like it's high. I mean, look, it does look high.
Nice little bit of acting as well. You know, extra as well. A little bit of extra Hollywood flair there from Bertrand. He spent a bit of time in the Walk of the Stars. The Eagle just on the field as well. 3-time Major League Rugby champion, been with the side since 2021. He's got the gorgeous mullet you see there. And the lovely facial hair.
And that's one of the things you talk to players about, especially young rugby players, and you say to them, you know, there's no such thing as a decoy runner. You still have a job even if you don't get the ball. And his job there is to obviously, as subtly as he can, get in the way of the cover defense from the inside. That's what forwards are wanting to do in those situations, but that is absolutely not subtle.
He has taken the tackler out. It's just a penalty for me. Do you agree with that? Yeah. Okay. Let's go back here. The challenge is successful. It's just going to be foul play against New England. It's going to be a penalty on the 5. No yellow card, just a penalty only. Yeah. Yeah, just a penalty only. Yeah. It's going to be right here, just a tackle off the ball. Yeah, just a bump off the ball.
We'll get the yellow back on, right? Because it was multiple infringements
No.
yellow? Because it wasn't foul play, it was multiple infringement.
I understand, but still, it's still the thing occurred, okay? Tackle off the ball.
Interesting question there from our captain, Jason Dahm. And credit to our referee team. I do think they got that call right. Penalty only. Clearly obstructing the defensive
17.
cover line
Yeah, just more
from
control
California
for me, okay?
Legion.
Don't lift
But nonetheless,
you lifted your arm, don't do
they
that.
still have 2 players off the field. They're going to serve 2 yellow card sentences. And for the better part of 9 minutes, I mean, that is a long time to play with 13 players.
That's right, and they had 2 yellow cards in the first half. Jason Dahm and Tonga Kofe sat in the side as well. You really can't play at this level with 14 players.
Understand? Your liner was not in there. Thank you. Blue liner. No, blue line again. They were
Referee
not
Mike
in.
Lawrenson laying down the law.
Worth noting here, we are into the last quarter of play.
All right, make the change.
California will be down 2 players for 9 minutes, putting them into under the 10-minute mark, and they are more than 1 converted score behind. So if they get another score, they'll close that gap. They could potentially walk out of here with a losing bonus point. Neither team right now with the offensive try bonus point. New England a little bit closer with 3 tries
Okay,
versus
time is on.
California's 2.
Let's go, please, Blue.
But California is certainly in no rush to play with 13 players right now. You can see huddling up at every opportunity they'll get.
No, and they have to bring back on the field. They've got to bring Joe Tafate, who was subbed. So this is the hard part too, playing with 13 and not fresh legs. That's what they wanted to spark. Did Stephen Hoyles.
Number 7. Yeah.
Dave Dennis, the assistant forwards coach.
Yeah, they're waiting for you
from Australian International. 100 appearances. There we go. So Ed Simpson has to leave the field.
Exactly, that's what's happening here. So the hooker, replacement hooker who came on is one serving his yellow card. That's Lopetti. So Taufete'e gets the comeback on, but that removes then one of the other California players.
A pinch. Geiger throws it to the right-hand side. New England take possession back. Oscar Lennon. Very good game at the scrum-off position.
Good.
Joel Hodgson, the 33-year-old, again goes to the sky. Oh, it's been knocked from Smith. The advantage for Wayne van der Bank flies into this one.
Good.
And that's New England tactics paying off yet again. And look, and you can hear the players. They are in it to win it.
Bob Donaldson giving as best of a battle cry as you can in that situation. But what a steal that time from the Free Jacks. As you can hear some of the excited language coming through over the headsets. I apologize to all the kids out there that are watching.
Closer, yeah,
there's evidence of the rain. I will say California has been so good under the high ball. Both teams have been so good under the high ball in these conditions. But that one there, Taz Smith takes it front on, knocks it on due to wet weather, oncoming pressure, great kick chase from New England. And again, you can see, though, those tactics, putting the ball high in the air, putting a heavy chase on, they are working for the Free Jacks.
Sit! Wait.
They certainly are working, and I love the format as well this season. Home and away fixtures for all the sides. So you get to learn the lessons from round 1. Advantage for the Free Jacks at scrum time. Higgins looking for the loop from Lennon. Bit of space, he puts the kick through for Mitchie. Wilson's chasing. Wilson won't have the legs to catch this one. But we'll go back, and the onslaught continues for the Free Jacks.
We're coming back for another penalty against California. Going to use that same expression, when it rains, it pours. I mean, they are just suffering right now, whether it's the 2 yellow card infringements, whether it's the numerous penalties that they've given up as of lately. I mean, they are absolutely suffering in these conditions right now.
Rugby Sensation, scan the QR code, get your tickets now to the Major League Rugby Championship in Chicago. It's going to be sunnier. It will be.
I don't know. That's a bold statement about Chicago.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement about Chicago. I will tell you that.
It might be breezy, but June 21, get your tickets. We'll see you there. I'll bring the Hawaiian shirts.
You're still on a warning. I need
you guys bring the cold jars. The fans are absolutely loving it. Not to be deterred by these conditions. 15 to go. They're on the big screen, Mom, for Mother's Day. Geiger getting ready to throw.
More.
10 caps for the US Eagles in his career. So good defense there from California. Higgins turns it back. Bobbly ball. Hodgson beats 2. Steps Meeks. Goes really well. Does the fly half. Quick ball from Lennon. Geiger again. Carries hard. Here's Ollie Ulmer. The 21-year-old from Sydney, Australia. The Eagle flies in. The American sensation. Carl Sequeira. His mother knocks it on. Bertrand goes quickly. Advantage here for California. They put the kick through. Kobe Milne's kick. Rolls out. And there was no knock on prior, though.
That's a great kick that time from Kobe Milne. He looked up. You could see he wanted to run, but when you've got 13 players on the field, you don't want to stretch that width too much and get yourself isolated on that far touchline. So Bertrand throws this one out. A couple of Legion players on the outside, but you won't have many reinforcements when you try to play a wide game with only 13 players. So smart kick. It'll eat some time off their sin bin penalties, and New England will throw this one in.
Geiger to the front, little plan move. Norris throws it, doesn't work out for the Free Jacks. They give away possession. Now something for California to work with.
There's a look at the time running out on the 2 yellow card. A lot of work to do, and right now for the next at least 3 minutes,
this way,
with only 13 players.
Stand up, please.
But no rush to get this one in.
We're good to go. Sorry, he's over there. Yep.
As you see, Taz Smith now. Take a look. Taz Smith is going to come and start this off for us, which means Bertrand is standing out in the back line. And Kobe Milne actually subs off right now.
Yeah, Stefan Krum comes off the field wearing 23.
Touch!
So Stephen Hall's going to the bench.
Fine! Set!
California feed with Taz Smith. Big scrub. Here's Bertrand, third first receiver. Crashing upfield like an inside centre.
Play the ball, let's go.
The forwards come looping around now. Tougher to air. He drops it backwards. Jason Dom tries to pick this one up, and it's laid back there from the mechanic, Joe Johnston. Here's Hodgson now. He puts a kick through. Keeping the pressure there on New England. That's a nice return flavour. Finds Wayne Bunderbank, the hot stepper from the Free Jacks. Still going. Wayne Bunderbank. Ball's loose. We play on. Higgins on the outside. How did that happen? Here we go. Cutting back in field. Max Lehman.
Last feet.
Looking for a few brothers on the outside. It's Tanya Mopo. He's on the field in 23. The Free Jacks keep it alive. Here's Norris again, an action hero. Jacob Norris.
Knock on.
Knock has been called. Wow, looking dangerous.
Go scrum.
You can see the frustration there
Billy,
from.
It's too much from you. I just want to talk to the captain from now on, okay? No more from you, please. I understand. Okay, scrum down.
Billy Make's frustration just coming out right now. Jason Dom trying to calm him down a little bit. But a frustrating day overall from or for the California Legion side. Nothing seeming to be going right for them.
Okay.
Meeks is having to get into scrums. I mean, that's not where he wants to be playing, I can tell you that. And we've got to be just moments away from at least the first player trotting back on for California. But not much time left for them. We're under 10 minutes to go, and they are down by more than one converted score.
Set!
Long way to go here for the California Legion, under pressure. The ball sits up there for the replacement. That's Cole Semu.
Okay, stop
picked
now,
in the 2024 Major Rugby Collegiate Draft. Jason Dom sits a contact point.
Last feet, push back.
Meeks waits back there.
No,
Smith could be the one doing the kicking.
No.
Smith. Fox kicks from the 9 position. Still in the 22. Ball spits loose and then hacked ahead again. And it does finally go out here. It would be possession for the New England Free Jacks.
White line out, this kick by blue. White.
You heard the fans that time. Ooh and an on. I mean, Mitch Wilson was airborne for a few moments on the shoulders acrobatically of one of the California Legion players.
Blue.
We talk about intent in the air. Mitch Wilson is someone that goes up and with one thing in mind, and that's bring that ball back down with him. Target locked, but that time gets stuck up there, and nonetheless, we're coming back for a Free Jacks throw.
Well, this week the Free Jacks hotline was ringing up the hooks with fan messages to support their side. Coach Ryan Martin played them before the game. Tana Mopo comes in again. So meaningful having great fans as Higgins again attacks well in the second half. Quick hands to the far right-hand side. Oscar Lennon looks for Higgins.
Another little breakout from the inside centre. It's really coming alive here in the second 40. Lennon goes to the right-hand side. It's shipped on by the Eagle. Geiger flicks it back to Hodgson. Spots a little space with his boot, but finds Corbin Smith now looking to create something. Taz Smith on the outside. Nice ball on the inside. Ball is loose.
No, stop. 14,
scooped on the ground there from Mitch Wilson.
Hands in. No, back there.
Boyle will take his time with this one.
You can hear our referee shouting that time at California Legion, number 14, Corbin Smith, saying hands away, hands away. But I'll tell you what, it's tough to hear. It's raining. You're near that crowded sideline, and that Free Jacks line can be really rowdy. Referees trying to shout at you to let go. Not following the instructions there, and so penalty against California.
Well, Coach Ryan Martin in picture has reinforcements arriving. Ben Lesage is back next week. Personal Bronco best, he did a 4:29 run like a madman. Paula Balakana, the legendary try scorer, 40 tries with the New England Free Jacks, and Andrew Quattrin as well. Three of the big names that could be coming back next week for New England.
What's the expression, having the ace in the hole? If you're the Free Jacks, what, you got the Jacks in the hole? I mean, like, really, you got some of those names coming out mid-season. I think it's put the rest of the league on notice that the first half Free Jacks are going to be very different from what you see than the second half Free Jacks.
You're spot on there. Pinch though at line-out time for California. Ball thrown there from Cyril Farmer, serving the 10 minutes in the bin. Billy Meeks again cracks it on. They get the penalty to California. Time ticking away. 6.5 minutes to go. They need 2 scores.
That's a good kick that time from the California Legion. You can see they may have wanted to go a little bit quickly. Instead, they'll have to settle for a line-out throw, which is the last one that they threw in was Taufete'e was on, because the man you're looking at right now, Lopete, was off serving his yellow card sentence, and that one did not go to hand.
So back to the full complement of 15 against 15. Can California Legion score the next points? Lopete,
18, don't change
USA Falcons player.
Unless you want to get out. Go.
From Peninsula Green Rugby Club and Life West Rugby as well. Smith rips it away to Billy Meeks. It goes low for this one. Oh, crunches through the midfield. Does Meeks. The mechanics all over him, though. Almost pinches possession. It stays here with Murphy, the Murfinator. Dishes it off nicely. Ed Timpson.
Leave it now, leave it.
Told to leave it. Wayne van der Bank. Let go, says our referee. Van der Bank's got to get away from a high shot as well. So the maul upfield. Can they get it back for California?
Number 1 white.
But they can get the penalty. Nate Sylvia in from the side.
Side entry and a maul. It was a maul, you can't side.
So Van Dadelson is the one who got pinged.
Number 4, side entry.
So they're going to go to the corner again now. Bertrand not wanting to go quick here. And they're on the... Oh, no, Bertrand may have missed, and he does.
22 or scrum over here.
And he does. That is just devastating.
Clearly gone into the dead ball. It's a scrum down.
Oh, man, Bertrand. That is just a tough result for the California Legion. There's that frustration again.
It's been better last one.
Here's another look at it. And they just subbed off Milne, their go-to kicker, and hand the reins to Bertrand. By all respect to him, good kicking game out of him, but that one misses the mark. It's got to land inside the field of play in terms of like inside that end goal marker. And it doesn't, it goes out past it, so we come back to the mark for a scrum for New England.
Was that the game right there from the California Legion? Boyle across field, playing in the outside centre positions. Hodgson puts one up for Mitchie Wilson to chase. Beautiful hands. They fire it back in the field. And then when I say that, it's dropped from Smith.
Stop. No, Gonzo. Celebrate with your own team.
And that is just clear as day, the frustration from the California Legion. Playing in conditions they don't like, they don't want to play in. Nothing's going right. Several yellow cards, lots of penalties, cross-country travel. I mean, you name it. That is all coming out right now with under 5 minutes to play in this game, and New England looking like they will cruise to a victory at home. And again, this Free Jacks team turning a corner after that midway mark. Bad news for the rest of the MLR.
Yeah, competition points. You get 4 points for a win, 2 for a draw, bonus point for scoring 4 or more, or bonus point for losing within 7.
Use it.
So California will need to score another try to get that losing bonus point, or 2 if they look to win it. Hodgson, meanwhile, keeps the pressure down inside the 22 for the Legion. Aside from California, they'll go to Northern California for 2 games coming up soon where they host. Here's Smith on the outside, looking for the jump step is Taz Smith.
Last feet.
Aside from the Golden State.
Tackle, release White, release White.
Big shot comes in from Tane Himopo, the 21-year-old from New Zealand. Smith
touch.
Kicks one over the top. It's not backwards. Play on here from New England. The Free Jacks now have their hands on the all-important rugby ball. Here's the Eagle, Carl Sequeira. Featured on the Mullet Society's IG account as well for just having some gorgeous locks. That clean out.
That's the 9.
It's taken out the scrum off. It's Justice Tavai.
No, you can't tackle the 9. He's tackling. Gonzo, you'd want the same protection. He's tackled the 9. Back to.
It's true, Gonzo. That is true.
Well, I'm very surprised at this call right now from the New England Free Jacks. I have to be honest. With under 2 minutes to go, you're more than 1 score ahead.
Well, Joe Johnston said, no, let's go for the corner.
Yeah, that's the right call. Yeah. That is absolutely the right call. Because right now, you're more than 1 score ahead, but you're 1 try short of a bonus point. You got 2 more tries already. I see no reason not to go to the corner right now, especially they're in last place. They're in last place at the table. They need every point on the table they can get. This is the wrong call for the Free Jacks right now.
You spot on. Joel Hodgson wanted to take it back, but it's too late. He already asked the referee. And Mike Lawrenson signaled an option for 3 here. So kicked 2 successful penalties already, has Joel Hodgson. And make that 3. It is 26 points to 14. What a performance from the number 10, Joel Hodgson. What a performance. The New England Free Jacks player of the match. What
Make sure they stay behind.
80 minutes he's produced.
And really, he has. I mean, he was player of the match just recently again for New England. And he is really starting to find his rhythm. He's starting to tick. And when he starts to tick, this Free Jack side can be very, very good. And in these conditions, that's a tough spot to be playing. And he has put them in all the right areas of the field.
No attempt for the ball and you hit the player in the air. It's just a penalty. No, he's made no attempt for the ball. He just hit the player in the air. It's dangerous. Any move from your team and people will leave. Yeah, it's control, please.
Well, discipline was one of the keys for both sides, in fact. But 4 yellow cards for California, 1 for New England, and numerous penalties going against both sides as well. It's definitely a lot to look at before next week for both these sides. And New England
play on.
Don't find touch. Keep us in the field to play. New England will be on the road for 3 weeks. California hosts a couple as well. So some big games to come here in Major League Rugby. Smith again cracks it on. Birchenow tries to get around the fringes. Does really well getting on the front foot for California. Justice Tavai as well. Drives his legs upfield.
He was onside. Play on. Stop.
Finds the big frame. Defend. Fred Apunu. The Giants. Carries well. Birchenow falls short against the Eagle. Big energy brought here from Cyril Tharma. Smith. Murphy in at ruck time. Birchenow again, taking him on himself. Geiger comes in with a massive shot. California.
Tackle, release White.
Looking for that losing bonus point try. Alex Lopetti. Smith again. Cyril Tharma, like we said, based in New England all season long, hasn't featured for them, and now with California playing against his old side. Getting out of tackles there is Ed Timpson. They need a line break to California to close out this game. We're in the red, and New England hold on. What a game they have delivered here in week 7. Fort Quincy delighted.
Delighted is right. You might be standing there for 80 minutes plus in the wet and the rain in Fort Quincy, but I'll tell you what, the Free Jacks gave the fans what they want, and that's another home win. Rough start to the season for them, but we are 81 minutes in, and we're still going though, Dallin, so We'll see. If I'm the Free Jacks, I'm trying to score here. I'm absolutely trying. I'm not going to put this ball off the field. You know you've got this game comfortably won. There we go. More from Bertrand. More back chat from Bertrand, it looked like. But you got to just try to score here.
Team challenge from California.
So another challenge. I thought they might challenge.
The challenge is for foul play by New England.
I thought they might challenge the kick from Bertrand, just in case, because that was a shot to keep in the game. So tackle here from Caleb Geiger.
Okay.
Around the neck.
Okay, we're looking for a high tackle on number 9 at 80.04 by White.
I'd be surprised if they don't uphold this challenge and give him the high tackle. Here it is. Yes, correct. I think it's just going to be penalty only. What that does is it gives California another shot to close that gap and get a losing bonus point.
Spot on.
Can you slow down the point of contact? Okay, it's low degree of danger for me. It's a penalty only. Do you agree? Do you agree, Mila? Yeah. Penalty only. So we'll come back to that mark. It'll be a penalty for California for a high dangerous tackle. Okay, gentlemen. And the mark is over here on the 22. Am I on the mark?
So now California cannot kick a goal. They have to go to the corner or take a scrum. Because if they're going for that losing bonus point, 3 points doesn't get them within 7.
They need to score a try.
They need to score, and so here they go. They'll kick it to the corner, and this will be it. This will surely be, after this kick, we'll throw it in, and that'll be the last play of the game.
Okay, thank you.
And so this game is won by New England. All we're playing for right now is whether or not California can punch one in and walk out of New England with 1 table point for losing by less than 7 points.
Yeah.
Okay, it's over here,
please.
7 or less.
Right, yes, 7 or less, correct. Yep.
There we go.
Correct.
Just had to get the calculator out there just to help us.
Correct.
It's an important kick to stay. Yep. Doesn't go too long like the last kick. So here we go. Final moment of the game. And the kick there from the replacement, Steph Crimp, former USA under-20 player. California dreaming of this try to lead with a bonus point. Lopetti to throw. The 26er from Hayward, California. Finds his captain, Jason Dom.
Okay, that's once.
The Legion with Lopetti peeling away.
Tackle.
Takes Geiger with him. Smith wants quick possession. The forwards peeling around. Big Fred Apulu. Cyril Tharma carries hard. Meeks is around the fringes. He wants to get in on the action. Tightening things now with Ronan Murphy.
Last feet.
Now the pick around the fringes from California.
No hands.
That's great stuff from the forward pack. 8 meters out. Dom again.
No hands. Last feet.
This is what New England did in the opening hour.
Tackle.
California looking to return the favor.
No hands.
They won't win the game, but it'll get them a bonus point here. Cyril Tharma.
Last feet. Let's use it, Blue.
Ben Houston gets the pass away to Timpson.
Okay, last feet.
The hard carrying loose forward. As the men from Southern and Northern California now get very close.
Okay,
Justice Tavai, what a carry that is from the replacement.
Advantage offside.
Advantage now for California. A free play.
You have a penalty advantage.
They can use it. Smith. Bertrand behind the back pass. Crimp knocks it on. We'll come back underneath the uprights. Quick tap again from Bertrand. This time able to play it. And reaching over, they're over. California score and get that bonus point they were after.
Just look at the body language, though. It took them 80 minutes, 83 minutes to figure that out, Dallin. 83 minutes to figure out that you need to tighten the game up. You need to keep it close. And that's what happens when you're playing in wet weather like that. 83 minutes later, they finally get that try that they needed so desperately. Obviously, they had 2 more before that. But they were just trying to play with the ball too much. They were trying to do too much in conditions that wouldn't allow for it. And instead, they get a losing bonus point on their way out. So credit to California for staying in the fight. But the Free Jacks walk out of this one victorious.
Kick sails over. That is the full-time whistle. New England answer back with a victory that's been brewing since their record loss against California last month. Fort Quincy and its fans will be very proud of this performance. The Free Jacks shows how competitive Major League Rugby is in 2026. Can you believe it? They win this one 26-21, Peachy.
But if you were watching this right now, you would not know who won the game. The Free Jacks look deflated because they just got scored on in the last play of the game, but they won the game. The Free Jacks get the win in the rain.
Well, we're going to take a short break. New England hit the road for 3 away matches. Legion will reload and host 2 fixtures in Northern California. We're going to return with player and coach interviews from the City of Presidents on the East Coast. It's 26-21. It's New England victorious against California Legion in these crazy conditions.
Success is a team sport, on the field and in drug discovery. At Alloy Therapeutics, teamwork isn't just a philosophy, it's how we operate. For nearly a decade,